The worst,
fell
I think
asleep.
the worst part is I got home at around like 1 o'clock, and I was like, this game's got to be over by now because I shut it off. I think it was when I left work. It was probably like I don't know the 14th inning. It's gonna be all show. I'm gonna yawn. I'm gonna apologize now.
That's fine. You're
And then I
good.
was like, I got home. I was
Alive.
like, this game's got to be on. It's got to be over now. Let's just see the highlights. And it's still on. And I stayed up until end of the 17th inning. And then Freddie Freeman came up, but I had zonked out. So I didn't even get to see the home run.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, it's
I
great.
I saw it tied up and was like, okay, I'm just gonna go to bed.
Yeah,
Because
no.
when I came home, Blue Jays were up, and right when the Dodgers tied it up, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna go to bed because I feel like this is gonna be a long night, and
Nope.
that's what it turned out to be. Hey, quick question for you. With the Bruins playing so well, I
Oh, you
can't
know
even
what?
see
Let's
what the
start the
jersey.
show first. Hold on. Put a pin in that one. Hello and welcome to another episode of In a Pickle, the show that is dedicated to the less glamorous side of sports. I am your host, Dave Houghton, and with me today, who once went to the wrong family reunion but stayed the whole time, Sarah Retallick. Hello, Sarah.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm a fucking party.
And you
You
have a
want me
new
party
Aunt
family.
May.
Yeah.
Aunt May, who does the electric slide all the time.
Oh yeah. Even when the music's not playing.
No, oh yeah, yeah. It might be
In her head.
Tourette's.
Well, it
Tourette's.
could be. Yeah.
Or
She
what
does
is
yell twat a lot.
what does Michael J. Fox have? The shakes.
Parkinson's?
The Parkinson's, yes.
The
Yeah.
shakes.
The shake. I mean it is the shakes, right? Whatever. Yes, so
He's
to go
a
back to what you were saying
bartender.
about the Bruins, yes. Because the Bruins are doing so well.
Yeah, how's business?
Business is fine. It's actually for oddly enough, no matter how good or bad the Bruins do, and this is why the Jacobs don't give a shit about the team, because no matter what,
People spend the money,
somebody
huh?
is always going.
Ugh.
The problem is, though, your regular season ticket holders that are like regulars of the bar who come
Yeah.
in and they spend a boatload of money, sell to these Western Massachusetts, New Hampshire, Maine people who are all backdoor hillbillies with tooth and a
Mm.
half in their head. No offense to anybody who's listening, but by the way, thanks for listening.
Yeah.
But they're a different kind of breed of crowd, and they don't get big city laugh.
No, they
Yeah,
don't. I could see that. No, I was just curious. I
yeah.
looked at tickets the other day and went, yeah, no.
Yeah, well,
Again,
don't
I
worry
think
because in a few,
it's
I honestly give it a few weeks and they'll be giving tickets away. So
I don't know how they're not already. It's wild to me.
because the season ticket holders are giving them to the Hills
The
Have Eyes.
to
So
those in motor scooters.
yeah, motor scooters, more like mopeds. No, what's the other
Who's
motorbikes?
the little rascals?
Yeah, oh the rascals. Yeah, guy came up to me the other day. He goes, "Yeah, y'all from Boston, born and bred?" I was like, "Yep." He goes, "Oh, where do you think I'm from?" I said, "I don't know, way up there, Maine." Oh no, man, I'm from Massachusetts too. I go, "No, the fuck you ain't, boy. There ain't no way you're from around here." I go, "Where you from? Weston, Mass?" He goes, "Yeah, just outside of Springfield." That ain't Massachusetts
Yeah, that's
anymore.
not Massachusetts anymore.
No.
That's totally different world.
Anything I used to say,
Anything west of Worcester.
see, I think Worcester's too far too. I used to say anything 20 miles outside of the city, you're a hillbilly. Honestly, now I'm going more like 10, 15 miles outside the
Hmm.
city.
Anything west of Worcester is a different country.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
It's a
wild.
different country. Worcester is the Worcester area,
Yeah.
and then you have the Boston area,
Yeah.
and then everything west of that,
Well, I
nobody
think I
cares
think
about.
any honestly
No
outside of
offense.
outside no, no offense, thanks for listening.
No offense. Thanks for listening. It's just our geographic
Yeah.
understanding of how Massachusetts is.
Yeah, innerpickpod
If
247 at gmail.com if you want to tell
you
us
want
where
to
you're from.
tell us to go fuck
Yeah,
ourselves,
or you know what? If you're listening to this on Spotify or I mean, if you're in
or
if
on your little transistor
yeah, if
radio,
you're
if
in
you
Weston,
figured it out.
Mass, if you're in Weston, Mass, you're listening on two tin cans and a string. Go ahead and drop a comment in the well, I guess the
Good
Amar
Lord,
Pa.
I don't even. Good Lord, we just all right. We're just coming out the gates
Yeah.
hot like
Well, it's
assholes.
because I'm tired and I just I want to go to bed, but I can't because
Well,
I have a busy week and
sucks to suck.
no
Let's
sleep
get
till
into this
Brooklyn.
rewind. Can you
Uh,
hit that button?
I I want to hit the button, but I also want to talk about how Pittsburgh. Speaking of hillbillies,
Oh
how Pittsburgh
yeah,
fans can't sit in
they
their seats
can't
and they keep falling out the
sit.
fucking stadium. What is up with that?
Pittsburgh's just Pittsburgh,
The
man.
third a third person has fallen out of their seat in Pittsburgh. What is
In
going on in
Pittsburgh.
that place?
I don't know, man. But I can tell you it's very different in setup than say the garden. So the garden, the upper
What are
level,
their seats backwards?
maybe. And
What
they're very steep, those top. So it's literally the way that PPG is set up. It's just it's like a full kind of like bowl, but you know how in um the garden, there's like the loge seats. There's like right behind like the floor and the ice or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's the loge, and then then there's like the box seating, and then there's the upper seating.
Yeah.
The box seating is all at the top in Pittsburgh, and then it's one like the upper seating, and then it's like the loge seating. So it wasn't a huge drop where somebody fell in the garden instantly, they're dead.
Wait, did he fall from the box?
No, he fell from the top
The
level.
nosebleeds.
Yeah, he fell from the top level,
Yeah.
which
So he's
isn't,
drunk.
yes. But
Yeah.
again, they said he tripped and fell through the glass. But it's not even glass. It's like this thick ass, it's literally like that thick, the plexi. So he must have been going a really fast speed
Oh,
into this to break it.
yeah.
Because
Hope
I've seen it in
people
person.
survive.
I've seen it in person. So that's the thing. I've seen two landmarks now where fans have fallen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Two landmarks I've been. And I can tell you that it's it's pretty hard, but kudos for making it look easy.
It's unbelievable. It's just it's almost you know what? Honestly, it's impressive. It's
I
impressive
agree.
how people in Pittsburgh can't stay in their seat. But anyways,
Shout
all
out
right.
to Pittsburgh.
Shout out to Pittsburgh. Innerpickpot247 at gmail.com if you want to show us how you fall off your chair. Weirdos. All right. Shout out to Liam who hates the rewind button, so I'm gonna hit it right now.
I
What's
think
going on in the
I think you
world?
should just hit it again for good measure. Love it.
That's for you, Liam. Thanks for listening. All right. So we got this is our only rewind.
Our only rewind.
Wow. And this is like at press time. Like we
Uh-huh.
this came out the gate right before we started to record.
Correct. And it's about your boy,
Ah, my boy. They
Paulie
finally got him.
Pierce.
They
They got
finally
him.
got him. They got him.
0.08% of blood alcohol
I mean,
content.
we're like teetering right on that line. Point oh 0.08. Come on now.
Listen,
Come
but
on.
the problem was
Come
is
on.
he was asleep in the middle of the
He was
highway.
sitting on the highway for 45 minutes. I mean,
Who
come
hasn't? I sit
on.
on the highway every day for 45
And you don't
minutes.
nod off? Shit,
No,
I
I
drive
just
through the
rip butts
tunnel.
like a champion.
I do. I drive through the tunnel at 55, 60 miles an hour with no seatbelt on, and I nod off. Come on.
Well, the
Come
tunnel
on.
can do that to you because the way that the lights,
Hmm.
like as you're going, they flicker.
Yeah, it's like a strobe
It'll,
light.
yeah, it's
It's like I'm in a
kind of
rave.
relaxing. Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
know why, but yeah, he's been charged with one count of driving under the influence of alcohol and one count of driving with a 0.08% blood alcohol content.
All right. So he's gonna get a DUI, but I mean,
Yep.
you know, uh,
He'll go
well,
through, he'll have the normal. This is his first, the first. So he'll have what is it? It's like a they have to go through the drug alcohol program. He has to
Yeah.
go through the full AA meeting. He has to go through meetings, and then he'll have his license suspended for like 6 months.
Yeah. Get a driver. Just get a
Do it.
driver. Hire a
He
car
needs
service.
one. He needs one.
Yeah, he needs one. Also, not to jump too far ahead, but I'm still surprised that his name hasn't come out in the Billups
Oh,
poker
just
game.
give it time.
Yeah. I
Give
mean,
it time.
we'll talk about it, but there are
Everybody's
some names popping
names.
up already.
Yep.
But wow. Yeah. Okay, so all right. So DUI for Paul Pierce. I mean, it was bound to happen, right?
True story.
All right. What's going on in the news?
All right, let's start with Ryan Kessler. This came in yesterday. Ex-NHL player.
Oh
He is,
yeah.
yep. He has been charged with two misdemeanor counts of fourth degree sexual conduct. He was arraigned on Monday and pled not guilty. The charges were filed on October 23rd from a January 1st incident.
What
Yep.
what is fourth degree sexual misconduct?
It's I don't know.
Like what is that?
It's something that I wasn't gonna Google because I'm on enough lists.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry, I have to. I have to Google.
Get on,
Uh
get
it
on it.
it goes it varies from state to state, but it genuinely refers to non-consensual sexual contact that occurs under specific circumstances. So it's by using force. So
Okay.
he
Forced himself on somebody on New Year's Day.
yeah, he maybe finger
He
blasted somebody.
grabbed somebody's hand and rubbed him over his pants.
OTPHJ.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On Happy New Year! And just
Yeah.
walking around grabbing people's hands.
I want to kiss you. All right. So
Ugh. Yeah.
fourth degree sexual misconduct. So what are we looking at on this?
Well, we'll figure out and find out on November 6th because he was booked and posted a $50,000 bail. He's back in court on the 6th, so we'll get like the full blown what he could be looking at.
50,000 bail. Ooh.
$50,000 bail.
That
Woof. Yep.
when a number that high, it seems like it's a lot worse than an OTPHJ.
Yeah, there's got to be some kind of yeah,
Yeah, almost. I mean, we're skating on the rape category
very
right
close.
there. Yeah.
Right now we are assuming he was allegedly pulling a Bill Cosby.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Putting drugs in the
Could
pudding
have.
pops.
Yeah.
Rudy.
With the pudding pop.
Hey, yo, Rudy.
R.I.P. Theo.
Wow. R.I.P. R.I.P. Rudy too.
Wait, she's.
No, she's alive.
Oh, okay. I was
Uh,
like,
th-
wait a minute.
I'm just gonna future
Just
that one.
R.I.P.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
rotate back to it.
Yeah. That's too bad. All right. Xavier Worthy. He
Yeah,
was
let's go into
fine.
that one.
Yeah.
He was.
Or
We'll
did
go
you have
through
another
all.
one before
I
Xavier
have one
Worthy?
more. It's NFL related.
Oh, all right.
Adrian Peterson back
Oh,
in the
Jesus. Yeah,
news.
I saw that. Oh, I saw his mugshot finally.
Yeah.
Good for
Whew.
him.
You
You want to
know,
talk about a guy who's just living that retirement life.
he's all about it.
Oof.
Beefing, drinking, usually hitting kids, but this time,
I mean, let's be honest here. I mean, who's having a better retirement life? Adrian Peterson or Antonio Brown? I mean, at least Antonio Brown isn't getting arrested every week for DUIs.
this is so true.
And it's like, wow.
And he left the country and is living in the desert and not paying child support.
Well,
So,
he left the country and just never even bothered to look back.
no,
Meanwhile, Adrian Peterson's like getting a fight at poker games, who maybe
which it
would be
may have
implemented in.
been
Could have
involved
could have
with,
been Chauncey's
to some, right? Could
Chauncey
could be,
Billups's
as we're
thing.
learning, could be a whole lot of, yup.
Who knows?
Now looking back on in hindsight,
All right. You
yeah,
never know. Well, we'll
could
see.
be,
We'll see.
so,
He's
yeah.
getting into a fight at poker games. He's driving under the influence. Is this his second or third DUI?
This is his second, I
Wow.
believe. Yeah. And this happened in Sugar Land, Texas. He was booked on 2 charges of DWI and 1 charge of unlawfully carrying a weapon.
Another one with the weapons.
Whoop whoop. Well, he is
Man,
in Texas.
I know, I know. Those come free samples. Those come to the house with free samples of
As
ties.
soon as you sign that lease or that for that mortgage, they're like, here's your
Here,
gun.
and here's your pistol. And
Enjoy.
here's your firearm.
He just doing the Yosemite Sam.
Yeah,
And he's like in the street and he's shooting the ground, so it
yeah,
pushes him up in the air.
absolutely.
Oh, I want
Absolutely.
I love
Wow.
that.
All right. So he's rocking a DUI. He's uh
Oh,
he's probably cooked too.
I mean,
Uh
he's already cooked to begin with,
I
but
mean
let's go from there.
maybe it's time for him to
Stay
get
home.
no, I'm saying maybe it's time for him to get in some serious trouble. Maybe that'll
It's
wake him up.
coming. It's coming. I mean, we've had very close calls,
Yeah.
and it could have been one of those where if he wasn't arrested at this point, he could have killed himself or somebody else
Right.
in this sense. I mean, there's other stuff that, and just to highlight to our listeners also, there's a lot of other news that's going on in the sports world that, because we have some 911 things to cover this week, we are holding back because I got the other story of the kid, the LSU kid, all this other stuff. There's
Oh
more
yeah.
breaking out of that.
Yeah, we'll put a pin in that one.
Yeah, there's a lot going on, but you need to have something fatal happen for him to learn, but I also at the same point in time don't think you need something fatal for him to learn.
Right.
I think that because when you have such, I don't want to say scrambled egg brain, but I'm going to say scrambled egg brain.
Yeah, mashed potato brains.
When you're there, you just whatevs.
Yeah.
So I don't think he'll ever learn.
No, he won't. He won't. And we'll be talking about him in a past tense sooner or later.
Sad.
And or he'll be locked up for a while. I mean, we're almost steps away. You're on your second DUI. You're acting a fool outside of town at card games or whatever. I mean, we're only
He
steps
might
away
get
from him running
he
someone
might
over.
get nabbed too by the
He
feds.
he
We don't
might.
know.
He might.
We don't
I don't
know.
know.
We don't know what's going to transpire these days. But yes, let's go over to Xavier Worthy.
Okay.
Yes, he was fined by the NFL for taunting.
Yep.
This came out a week after the game. So this came out this past weekend. And this occurred during the Chiefs Raiders game. And he is seen on the Pacheco touchdown standing over and staring down one of the Raiders defensemen. He's literally just standing there and just doing the like intimidated stare while he's on the ground.
Yeah.
And I was kind of like, are we reaching? Because it looked like we were reaching. Though no flag was on the play. He was fined $11,593 for this incident.
That's a lot of money for something. Oh, I mean, that's so stupid. That's a
It's
lot of
not
money
like
for
he
this kind
gave,
of incident.
right. It's not like he gave a finger. It's not like he
Right.
hit him in the helmet or did anything else. He just stood over him. And yes, in a sense, it could have been quote unquote intimidation, but how many times have we not seen players stare at other players? Now, here's my other thing on the flip side of that. Because so much shit is happening behind the scenes within the NFL world too, and a lot of people are like, "Ooh, I think the world is on to us."
Yeah.
They could just be, "Oh, we need to make up our money from the Chiefs somewhere because
Yeah.
we've done all of our due diligence, and this is the way that they're going to do that."
Yeah, because he wasn't the only player fined during that game. You had Isaiah Palomalo was fined 17,000 for using his helmet in a tackle against uh, one of the, I don't know if Bradshaw Smith or Branshaw Branhard. I don't know what
Yeah.
his name is,
And the thing is
but
they blew out the Raiders that game.
yeah,
So I'm guessing,
what was it,
okay,
150 to nothing or
that's
something?
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Let me grab my tinfoil hat real quick and put this on.
yeah, for real. I mean, how can you not like? I don't know. When it comes to the
That's their
Chiefs,
way
you're
to
like,
collect the money.
yeah, yeah. I mean, not that they're not making enough money off the Chiefs' back to begin with.
Right.
you know.
Right. Well,
I
that's the
mean,
thing too. So we're going to get into it, but everybody took the Chiefs that week,
yeah,
obviously. So the sports book knew that they weren't going to get any money that week because everybody took the Chiefs.
yeah,
So how do you make that money back?
yeah.
You
You got to
find
find them.
motherfuckers. You
You got to
find
find them.
motherfuckers. Yep.
I mean, there's
And then you find these
20 what are we 20 $28,000 right there in two people.
correct. And
You know?
then you have this ridiculousness that transpires in and I watched the video. Okay, I watched the video, but for the Giants getting fined, the New York Giants.
Oh yeah.
So I watched the video of that. They neither of them interfered. Everybody who was in the tent. All right, let me just get into it and then we can discuss this.
Yeah, I don't understand why they would find these guys for this, but go ahead.
Unbelievable. They need to get their money.
Yeah.
Need to get their money.
Yeah.
Um, so the NFL hit the New York Giants with some fines. Head coach Brian DeBall and the running back Cam Scadaboo were fined for violating the league's concussion protocol policy. This was for creating a perception that they were interfering with Jackson Dart while he was being evaluated for a head injury. And this happened from the first matchup of the Giants-Eagles matchup when Dart was taken off, get his
Yeah.
head examined,
Yeah,
where
yeah.
most people from the Giants need to. So only the members of the medical staff and the unaffiliated neurotrauma consultants are allowed to be inside the tent, but both DeBall and Scadaboo broke those rules and entered the tent. Though
See,
every
I'm sorry, let me stop you right there. All right, so Kim
the tent is right behind the bench, by the way.
yeah,
The tent is right there.
a player going into the concussion protocol tent with the person that they're examining that's not a finable offense. That should be just a rule where, hey, no other player should go in here. For a coach, though, I think the coach should be allowed to go in there. It's his
Correct.
player.
I feel that him going in there and just being like, "Hey, listen to the doctors. Do what you got to do.
Yes.
Like whatever. Don't panic to rush." Giving him just the moment to relax about it so that they
Right.
could do a full examination.
Right.
Because they said that the two of them they didn't create any issues with the examination.
Right.
It was more or less like checking in on him and doing this and that. Like, so there was no impact on the exam or the care for Dart. Like, it's just wild.
Don't
Wild.
Skittlebrow and Dart have like a bromance together?
Yes, they do.
Yeah. They
Yes.
gingerly touch each other's tips.
Good for them. But
So,
yeah.
yeah.
So you had DeBall was fined $100,000.
That's
Scat
ridiculous.
Wild.
Holy shit, that's ridiculous.
Scadaboo was fined 15,000 and the Giants as a whole in the organization were fined $200,000. And then what happens this week against the fucking Eagles this
Wait
past
a minute.
week?
Hold on. $200,000 on top of the 100,000 and the
So
15,000.
coach fined, player fined, organization fined.
That's insane. Why was the
Yep.
team fined?
Because they're employed by the team.
That's insane. That's like that is ridiculous. We're talking $315,000 because two guys went into a concussion protocol tent. One who should have been allowed in there regardless. The other, I could, okay, maybe like a,
Shoot him a fine. 5,000
not
maybe.
even shoot him a fine. Give
3,000.
him a warning shot. Like, don't go in the tent. Next time you go in the tent, you're good. You're getting hit with a 5K fine.
Yeah.
$315,000 for going into a tent.
It's what was collected.
Wow. You want to
That's
talk about they're
wild.
losing money on FanDuel. FanDuel.com. Use the promo code in a pickle for
See if that
10% off.
works.
Yeah.
See if that works for you.
Well,
But
try
yeah,
it. I don't know.
and
FanDuel,
then
hit us up. In a pickpot
hit us up.
247
Let's
at
go. Let's go.
gmail.com.
And then Scadaboo gets injured this
Oh
week.
my God. I thought his foot was coming off.
Same, same.
That injury was
And
gruesome.
that friggin' crayon eating motherfucker.
Didn't
I
even didn't even wince. He he
he's just like
his
hee
whole
hee.
foot snapped off, and he's just like, somebody want to help me up? If you watch that video, he
Oh
tries
yeah,
to get
to
somebody to
get
help him
up.
up. He's
Right.
got no foot anymore.
He's he's
Insane.
yeah. He's insane.
He's insane.
He's yep.
It's
And now I
wild.
have to find a replacement for him on my fantasy team.
Wah, wah.
Yes.
All right. Let's let's switch gears over to the NBA real quick
Yeah, let's
because
talk.
we're gonna go to the NBA for a
Oh,
light note, and then we're
a
gonna we're
light
gonna
note.
and then we're gonna sit here. We're gonna
For a
sit in the
light note.
NBA.
This is
Yeah.
gonna be such a it's just a light jaunt.
We're gonna sit in the NBA for the rest of the episode.
Correct.
So when I read this story that you wrote here, I had to look up this person because I have no
You
idea
don't
who.
remember him? He played
I,
for Duke. That's how I remembered
See
him.
now after I looked him up, I was like, okay, he played for Duke. Like, first of all, big deal. I mean, yeah, he won a national championship in
Yeah,
what,
he was
2010?
yeah, that was a big year. I remember that.
Yeah, I got a lot of
That's the
fun
only reason
facts.
why I remember
I got
him
I
is
got some
from
fun
that.
facts about that 2010 Duke team. But go,
Duke.
who
Dookie.
is this Singler? Yeah,
Singler.
yeah,
He's a former NBA player.
yeah. I know that.
He played like that's what he is.
I didn't know Dewey.
Well, you were like,
Yeah,
who is he?
yeah. But I had to look him up because I was like, this
Yeah.
guy.
So I'm telling you who he is. He's a former NBA
All
player. He
right.
played for
So what did he
Duke.
do?
Well, whatever. He was arrested for allegedly assaulting his girlfriend.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
there's that. Yeah. So last week, police in Whitehead, Oklahoma, received a call from a woman who said she was allegedly being chased by her boyfriend and tried to get her child. According to news outlets, Singler is alleged by police to have been under the influence of drugs, but wanted to have sex with this woman. And when she refused, he threatened to rape her before he pushed her to the ground and assaulted her.
Drugs. I wonder what kind of drugs he was on.
Bath salts.
Yeah. He wanted to eat her skin and she refused. So, all right. So what's he looking at? We're talking drugs and assault. Now, that seems pretty cut and dry. Like, of course, we have to say allegedly he assaulted his
Allegedly,
girlfriend. We don't
right?
know.
It
But
was probably going to be 3 to 5, give or take. Or
3 to 5,
if,
that's not going to happen.
yeah, they'll be like, all right, community service, ankle monitor,
House arrest. Yeah.
5 years probation,
Yeah.
blah, blah, blah,
So I
restraining order.
I said before, this Kyle Cygnus story never popped up on my radar because I really didn't have any idea who this dude was. But he did play in the NBA from 2012 to 2018. He played with the Pistons and the Thunder, and then he kind of floated
Yeah.
around
Yeah.
here
He
and
was
there.
in
Well, he
Oklahoma for a
floated
while.
around in a lot of overseas leagues, but he did win a 2010 NCAA championship with Duke,
Hmm.
and he was drafted in 2011, second round, 33rd overall. Do you know who else was drafted? Do you remember who went number one in the 2011
2011.
draft?
I do not.
No, it was Mr. Flat Earth, Kyrie Irving.
Nice.
Yes,
That's
but he was not. Am I stupid? Was he
maybe.
not on this Duke team? Because he went to Duke, but he wasn't on this championship team. Am I
Well,
wrong?
maybe he was
I think
on
he was gone by then.
academic leave. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe he was playing overseas at that time.
I
Maybe
don't
he
know.
was
But
too good. Who knows?
this Duke team, for a little fun fact, you got the Plumlee boys,
Hmm.
Mason Plumlee and whoever else. They were
And whoever else.
I forget them. I think his brother's name is Miles. He was Mason Plumlee was the better of the Plumlee boys.
Hmm.
They were both drafted in the first round. Everybody else went second round or undrafted.
Yeah.
So, and the only other notable name on this team is Seth Curry,
Yeah.
and that's it. And Seth Curry has played for almost every team in the NBA.
Correct.
So,
Because
because he's not his
not
brother.
his brother. Yeah.
But yeah, everybody went, a lot of those guys went undrafted.
Well, it's the curse of Duke. You win
Yeah.
a national championship, and it just
Yeah.
is what it is.
But I didn't, I'm going to have to relook at this because I didn't see Kyrie Irving's name on that roster for the championship, unless I just overlooked it. But I don't know. It,
Well, you'll
whatever.
look. You'll see.
Whatever. I won't really even bother to give a shit because
That's where
whatever.
we're at.
But uh I this is gonna be a long one because
Gonna be
there
long. There's
you
so
want to
much to
talk
talk
about
about.
tinfoil hats?
There's so much to, and there's so much that's now coming to light more so. And kudos to people for actually going, huh,
Yeah.
I'm curious
Yeah.
about X, Y, and Z now. Yeah,
It's
it's a
and
lot.
you know what? We called this. We called this that the sports gambling was going to start rocking sports. So,
Correct.
Sarah, who is this week's biggest pickle?
This week's biggest pickle is the NBA.
Are
For
we saying the NBA or are we
I'm
saying
so
betting in general?
I'm going to say the NBA for continually sweeping the gambling problem under the rug for the way that they initially handled the Terry Rozier thing. And
Yeah.
now what
Yeah.
is coming out, more or less, people questioning Michael Jordan.
I listen, not to tarnish Jordan's legacy, but if you want to just open the books on
Open, baby.
the biggest sports conspiracy that everyone knows but nobody knows, it's the
Correct.
Jordan thing. Where
Correct.
Jordan has to quote unquote retire from basketball and then he plays
18 months.
baseball. I
For
mean,
18 months.
back in the day, my
We
players just played another sport. They didn't
we
they didn't
loved
get
it.
they didn't get
We
suspended
ate
for a
that shit
lifetime
up.
ban.
Correct. We ate that shit up. And then he came back. And
Yeah.
how many extra seasons did he play? Yeah, he
Yes.
wasn't done with his career. That was the NBA doling out a suspension, but giving him the opportunity on how he wanted to handle it. Yes, they played the story. His father got murdered. Yes, we know this, uh, whatnot. And then he wanted to play baseball because him and his father bonded over baseball.
His father got murdered over unpaid debts.
Correct.
Yes. Yes.
Correct. And there is now more and more mob video coming out from the last like 5 to 8 years of people who were in the mafia who were interviewed who talking about professional athlete gambling. And they are like, oh yeah, Michael Jordan had made some really big deals.
There was a guy
Really big.
there was a guy who wrote a book in the early I think it was the early 2000s. It was about his time playing golf with Michael Jordan and how Michael Jordan allegedly owed him over $1 million for
Oh,
betting while they were playing golf. They were just doing like $100,000 a hole or something.
yeah.
And Jordan had to write him a check for over $1 million, but he couldn't do it
He
like
couldn't
just
cash
willy
it.
nilly. Like, well, he couldn't
Yeah.
do it out of the blue because it would start creating red flags and everything. So he had to pay him X amount of dollars per thing, and then I don't know how true it is, but like Jordan had to invest in a couple of his uh, in a couple of this guy's deals or whatnots in order for this guy to get paid. But
I
all
mean,
Jordan talk aside, there is a
there's a
huge
huge
problem going
problem
and it's
because
going to
now,
start leaking. And first we
yeah,
got the Shohei thing, and we got the baseball got somebody to take the fall
who,
for him.
yeah, the Shohei thing that was only investigated for like a day and a
Yeah.
half, maybe,
Yep.
if that. And now the NBA, they're saying that this has been under investigation since like what?
Yeah. Now they
You're
investigated Terry Rozier, and then he was cleared.
ah
And then all of a
ah
sudden, the FBI comes knocking on the
ah.
door and go, "No, this
Funny,
motherfucker been doing stuff."
funny about that. So I went down this rabbit hole about Terry Rozier.
Yep.
So this all started transpiring as we had initially discussed, I believe at one point, maybe not. I don't even remember because days blend together.
Right.
This all transpired back in 2023 when he was playing for the Hornets. They saw erratic betting happening, and it was all for prop bets for him, under for Rozier, like, oh, he's gonna do the under or have under rebounds, blah 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 blah. And they saw this erratic betting. So then they pulled they pulled his name in these gambling spots from people being able to bet on him.
Right.
So this is when the US Commission got involved in 2013, I mean 2023 under him. And this was back in the Hornets days. Then he gets traded to Miami. And then all of a sudden, it's like, boom, we have this dude under investigation because there's a whole lot of shady shit going on.
Right.
Then he's in Miami doing other shady shit. And now he's in a bigger city and there's more people and da 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 and going to the sports books and illegal and underground gamblers and
Right.
bookies, da 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 da, all of this stuff. So what ended up happening was, remember we had discussed it. He was out, quote unquote, with an injury. Remember, he was out. He was out for like a season
Yeah.
with an injury. So, based off of what we can see now, thinking outside of the box when it comes to Michael Jordan, that was the NBA going, listen, you're going to be injured this season, and this is going to be your suspension.
Yeah.
You're going to
Yep.
be out. You're going to do, like you're under investigation. This is your suspension, but we'll paint it like this so you can still come back and be a quote unquote hero.
Right.
It wasn't the FBI that came out and said that the probe was done. It was the NBA that came out and said that there was no wrongdoing.
Mm.
That was the thing. They came out in June, right before Summer League started, said there was no wrongdoing. We got into Summer League. Boom. First week of opening games, arrested.
Yeah. Right.
The FBI was like, "Really, NBA? You want to fuck with us?
Yeah. Right.
Like, we've
Seriously.
been probing this dude since 2023, and you're just like, no, no wrongdoing.
Yep.
We
They got him
found
on
no
the fence.
wrongdoing."
They got him
What?
on. Yeah. They had
What?
Rozier on the fence, and it was all of a sudden it was like, nah, he's good. And then the
He's
FBI is like,
good.
no,
No.
no way.
And they waited the fact. And this is the thing. Bold move, and I actually respect this play. I don't give a two flying fucks about Cash Patel. He looks
Right.
like a Smurf to me. He's fucking, I can't handle him or his voice or his, like, whatever. However,
His eyes creep me out. Like
he's
how
really
bug-eyed he is.
yeah, he's
They're
very
like popping out
unsettling.
of out of his
Yeah,
face.
very unsettling. I'm not a big, as you know, I'm sure people know where my political stance is, but anywho, I do respect the fact because I would do some petty shit like this. I would absolutely wait till it's fucking opening week for the NBA and drop this bombshell where
Yep.
one of your coaches and one of your players are fucking pulled right out. I
Right.
love it because nobody's talking anything about the NBA, and the NBA started. Everything now is, oh shit, there's these underground poker games. Oh shit, the mafia is involved. Oh shit. And now everyone's
What
going,
what
it,
year are we? It,
the
is this the
mafia's
night?
still
Is
around.
this the 1920s? We're talking about point shaving in Italian mafia? Like what? What the hell is going on? Are we in a time war?
It is wild. This whole thing is, I still have not been able to fully wrap my head around it, but the Rozier thing is fucked. And then when you go to the Damon Jones aspect of it, Damon
Yes.
Jones, you're mid. You were not a good player.
No.
You are a piece of shit friend, to be honest with you.
Oh,
Like
absolutely.
100%
Absolutely.
piece of shit. The fact that you are friends with these players, you're friends with LeBron, and then you're running back and you're telling other people, hey, LeBron's injured. LeBron's not playing. This guy on the Lakers is injured, or this guy on Cleveland
Yeah.
is injured. And all these people, and you've been doing this for so long. No wonder why people like it all started with the refs being like this, that, and the other thing. We're gonna gamble this shit,
Yeah.
and now we all have definitely been like, yeah,
Shout out
and
to
I,
Tim Donaghy,
yeah, he
who,
listens to IAB.
listen, listen, I'm not going to say I tricked him into saying that,
Do you saw his face in the video? He was like,
but $40 is $40 to him. Trust
yeah,
me. Okay. I paid him $40 for that cameo, and he read whatever I wrote, even though he spelled out radio, which is weird. Apparently, he doesn't
yeah,
know IAP.
RAD.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was
And
weird,
then
but
after he said it, he's like, you saw his face, right?
yeah, his
Go over to
face
IAP
completely.
Radio and check out iapradio.com and check out our social media. It's on Instagram. As soon as he says, don't get yourself in a pickle. And then he's like,
His face just completely turns.
he's just like, oh, shit. He's talking about me. Damn it.
But you know
It
what?
well worth the money.
One, well
Well
worth the
worth it.
money. Two, beautiful timing, by the way.
Thank you.
Because the thing
Ah,
is you did this. You got that video, and then
yep.
the week later, all this shit comes out. It's
Yeah.
like you could see it. It's like you had ESP, sir.
Ah,
You knew what was coming.
it's
And
amazing.
and the fact that everybody now is like, the fucking NBA and the NFL are rigged. I'm like, where have you people been?
We've been saying it for years.
Where have you been?
All sports are rigged.
Where have you been?
I mean, we're talking about robot umpires for the MLB because nobody can be trusted anymore. You know,
Correct.
they say it's to speed up the game. It's not to speed up the game. It's
No.
because you can't trust. I mean, it's hard. It's hard for like, well, I guess it's not hard for anybody to cheat, but it's easier for the refs or for the umps to cheat in baseball because I mean, we're talking ball strikes. You know,
Right.
yeah. Obviously, if the ball hits the foul line, you're not gonna, you know, you got replays and whatever. If you get tagged out, there's replays for that.
I
But I
feel
mean, like
hockey's also a very difficult sport to
hockey
do.
would
You
be the
would have
most
to have
difficult sport to cheat at because I
it's a
mean, you can still
team
do it.
game,
You can
but
still
you
do
would
it.
need it would have to be a goalie essentially that you would need to full blown turn.
I wonder if that's why Swayman sucks so much. I wonder if he's on the take.
Could be.
Yeah.
He's hitting up the fucking scheme and shit.
But anyways, Damon Jones has implemented it in not only the Chauncey Billups thing. I
But
mean, not only
also
the Terry Rozier,
but the Chauncey
but the
Billups thing.
Chauncey Billups thing. Like he's
Right.
part of these poker games.
Correct. And the
So
poker games. Oh my God.
I don't. This is like Ocean's 11 type shit for the poker games.
Right. But what's so interesting is that they're saying that this has been under investigation for like 3 to 5 years. These games have been going on since like 2018, 2019, 2017. Like these games have been going on for a very, very long time.
Yeah.
And because, again, I think I sent it to you. Like I follow a lot of professional poker players and poker player podcasts. I find it fascinating. I still do love me some poker, even though I'm a former
Really?
degenerate gambler. Yeah, I
Huh.
do. So I follow poker news. I follow all that stuff because you find out. I mean, also Phil Kessel is a professional poker player now.
I mean, he fills up the Stanley Cup with hot dogs. I mean, how can you
Exactly.
not like
He's
Phil
my
Kessel?
idol. He
Yeah.
is my idol, and he's moved on to playing professional poker
Shout out to Phil Kessel.
all day. It is one of those that you had professional poker players who have been invited into these poker games they started in Los Angeles and then they moved to Vegas.
Naturally.
And they were brought in and people were all like, "Oh no, it's up and coming, not to worry." But it was promoted as play poker with athletes, play poker with these people, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah. And it would highlight specific athletes that would be there. And that's why we know that there's going to be more athletes that
And
fall.
that's why Kevin Garnett's name came out. But, obviously like he could have just been
A pawn,
a pawn in this. And it's
right?
like, oh, well, today's game features Kevin Garnett, which, of course, Paul Pierce is going to be named in this
Correct.
because him and Garnett go everywhere together. So
Correct. And we just had football player Antonio
Antonio
Gates
Gates,
that was
he was
that
just
was
named.
yeah. And here's what's interesting about this is that back in 2018, 2019, when this is up and coming and you have these professional poker players who are out there, they sniffed it out after a first showing
Yes.
and were
Yeah.
like, this shit's rigged.
I read that. Yeah.
How are these like you have the only people that are in here, the people that are losing are the people that actually have funds and or are professional card players.
Right.
This is rigged one way or another. And lo and behold, what did we find out? We have x-ray tables.
Yeah.
We have fucking glass UV glasses so that you could see what the cards are. You
That's wild.
have the that you also had these machines that were the automatic shuffling machines that were programmed to like they would have like a little screen to
Yeah.
let you know like what card's going out. So it's shuffling, putting the card, but you can see each card that's coming out because it's a mirror underneath for the table.
And now we
It's
know why Kim Kardashian was wearing those mirrored sunglasses when she was playing poker. She
yeah,
knew the assignment.
correct. She sure shit knew.
But can we real quick talk about Gilbert Arenas and how we keep saying that he didn't snitch on anybody, but nobody believes him
No,
because
not
he
a
keeps
fucking
saying it?
soul.
You can go on one podcast and be like, I was part of these games. Just come out and say it. I was
Just
part of these
yeah,
games. I didn't have anything to do with these schemes, but I was there, you know, I mean, fuck it, who cares? Maybe say that like Billups hit me to it and he was like, what kind of
come on
running racket
over. We're
here?
running this and da da
Yeah.
da. Run these tables
But
with your
he goes on
smile and
multiple
personality. Oh
multiple
my God,
shows,
every
does
single show.
multiple interviews. I didn't snitch. I didn't snitch. Buddy, you keep saying it. You snitched. We all know it.
Dude, we know you did. The
If you're
fact that
if you
he,
keep
oh,
saying it, you did it.
did you see him on one of the podcasts? He came out and he had his lunch and it said like informant
Yes.
informant notes. I'm like, sir, now you're buying into it.
Yeah.
You are somehow connected into this
Yeah.
where you are dropping dimes and dropping people. And you know
Now we
what?
know.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
he did say he was going to full-blown snitch. The other thing too is I going back to that time frame, if we're going back to like the 2018, 2019, and if they started the investigation like 5 years ago, so we're like pandemic time frame, blah blah blah, it makes me wonder who dropped the full-on dime for investigation. So I want to like kind of go back because it wasn't somebody within the organizations. It was somebody who was political who
Yeah.
got invited and or a relative of somebody who's political got invited because like that's exciting. Or you were a young kid, you're 21, you're invited, you're a senator's dad, a senator's son,
Could have been a
and
senator. Yeah. Could have been somebody in political or could have been a social media
right.
influencer.
And then all of a sudden you're took
Yeah.
for 200K and you're like, fuck, what the hell? You put in a little like, hey, dad, and then it goes up to the top.
Yeah. Well, maybe Cash
'Cause-
Patel got scammed and that's why you went after
And
him.
that's the other thing too. I was like, I could feel like his little ego being like,
Right. Right. The
him,
barking dog.
right, him sitting on fucking yellow pages to see over the table.
Yeah, like he's like that little yip yip dog who just
Right.
keeps barking. What I don't get is, I mean, what kind of money are we really talking here? Like honestly, how much do you think Chauncey Billups was getting in the take to run this kind of card game type thing, right? I mean,
Yeah.
he's making $2 million a year coaching
Hmm.
the Portland Trailblazers, plus whatever he made throughout his career. Are you are you really making any kind of money when you got to split it with the mob and whoever else is on the take for this? What are we talking about? $100,000 every couple of months you making off of this? Like to like ruin your whole legacy and your entire NBA career for chump change in that world. I mean, to us, it's huge money.
Which, right,
$100,000 is huge money to us. But
right.
like in his world, that's not a lot of money.
My conspiracy behind this, my thought process, as again, tinfoil hat, can't take it off, leave it on all
No,
day, is that he owes Chauncey Billups, he got into the gambling.
I
He
thought
owed
about that.
somebody
Yep.
money. And then it was one of those that you want to pay off your debt? Okay, you can slowly pay off your debt by doing X, Y, Z.
He
You
got caught up in the wrong situation. That's
correct.
what yeah, I was thinking that too. I also think the same. Uh,
I don't think the
I don't
same
think the
for,
same for Rozier.
I don't think so either. I think that he's just a kid.
I think he's like
And
those two pitches from Cleveland.
correct. I
Yeah,
think that he's just like, you know what? If I can get my friends and family money and we can make the cut and I just get like 5% of whatever it is and then they just leave me alone,
yeah.
then I don't have to give them my money.
Okay, this is gonna sound crazy. But
I
you
think
know,
everything we've said sounds fucking crazy up
it
until this
sounds crazy,
point.
but I mean, it's all
It's
relatively
alleged.
true. It's
Alleged.
alleged, alleged.
Alleged.
Now, I'm a huge conspiracy fan,
Hmm.
right? It's not so much that I believe it, but I always look for the little behind the scenes extra type shit.
Yep.
Okay. So this is gonna sound nuts. And if it is, if you don't if you think I'm putting too much into it, please stop me. But I'm not saying these people are involved in this whole thing. But for someone who is in love with details on things, Terry Rozier now plays for the Miami Heat, right?
Right. Right.
Terry Rozier was arrested and walked into the jail wearing a Charlotte Hornets sweatshirt. Okay. Now, I don't know, and I'm not saying anything, but who owns the Charlotte Hornets? Michael Jordan. Okay. Was him wearing now you're wearing your former team shirt. Now it's a sweet color. We all had that
We
Charlotte
all
Hornet
have, I
starter
still
jacket.
have shit. I
That
still
shit
have
was tight as
shit.
hell. That's a great
Damn
color,
straight.
right?
Facts, baby.
You want to look
Facts.
cool, fresh as shit with perp walking into the prison, whatever. But was that a bat signal to Michael Jordan?
Like,
Now,
yo, they're coming.
now on the other side of that, Chauncey Billups
Had the
was
look.
released from prison and he's wearing the Clutch Sports Media hoodie. Who owns Clutch Sports Media? LeBron
LeBron
James.
James.
Two of the biggest names in the NBA
Ever.
ever. Were
Bat
these two
signals or
guys reaching
warns?
out for help? Or were these two guys sending a message
Warning
be like,
them.
if I go down, I'm taking you with me? Now, I'm not saying anything. Obviously, we know Michael Jordan's been implemented in a lot of gambling throughout his career,
Correct.
and we all know
Correct.
he's a still like a hardcore gambler and anything. I mean,
Yes.
we all know that story where he was playing quarters with the fucking usher from the United Center in Chicago.
Yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, he's gambled on steakhouses too. So
right. So yeah, I always try to see the extra in things, and I mean, it obviously could be nothing,
it's
could
those,
be just
no,
two dudes wearing sweatshirts,
it's
but of
definitely
all the
details of
sweatshirts out
all
there,
the things. How are you not wearing your team,
right,
either of them, or just a
right,
plain one? You were deliberate in your selection. I'm
yes,
sorry. You
I'm
definitely
sorry,
were.
I think it
You
was
were.
deliberately done. I honestly
Yeah.
do.
Yeah.
I know it sounds crazy, but I think it was one of those the bat signals where it was like, get me the fuck out of this situation now, or everyone's going down.
Everyone's going down. And I think everyone's going down. And I think it's it's only going to be a matter of time now, more so with the NFL, where everyone's going to start going down because
See,
everyone's looking now at the stock ownership, how the NFL owns ESPN.
yeah. Oh, how
And
about ESPN? They're talking about the sports betting, the basketball whole
oh,
that whole
yeah.
thing, and they take off the ESPN bet app thing
Right.
off their ticker. Come on, man.
I'm like dead serious. What are you
Come
doing?
on.
The fact that so NFL owns portion of ESPN.
Yep.
You have the ESPN Sportsbook. NFL gets money
Yep.
from the ESPN Sportsbook. So people are now looking like, I'm not going to bet through this app. Like, they're putting two and two together that's been there this whole time.
Yep.
Welcome to our level. Welcome to the machine. Fucking welcome.
Yeah. Right.
Tinfoil hats are in the basket by the door. Come on down.
It's all rigged. You can't trust
You can't
anything.
trust shit. It's
You really
done.
can't. It's
Can't.
insane. Like, conspiracies are for me, I think conspiracies are funny. It's always, just kind of like a thing where like, is there another side of the story? Is it true? Probably not, but it's fun to think of it. It's
Mm,
a good way. But then when certain conspiracies start to get to like they really start to gain traction, you're like,
right.
wait a minute,
Uh,
is everything fake?
oh yeah. And you full on open that can and go,
Because then you got
uh,
you got crazy assholes like me looking at fucking people's hoodies, for Christ's sake. You're looking at people's sweatshirts going, is that a conspiracy? Is that what he's doing? I mean, uh like you said, how come he's not wearing his team's sweatshirt? Well, for just say for Chauncey Billups, he's an older gentleman. I believe he's our age, maybe a little older.
I think he's
You
older
know,
than us, isn't
yeah, he's probably older than us. You know,
he? Yeah.
not implementing not showcasing your job's sweatshirt when you come out of jail is sort of a professional move. Where it's like I don't want maybe people don't know about Portland, and I don't want to be like, oh, I work for Portland. Here's my Portland Trailblazer sweatshirt. Even though
Right.
you look him up, and of course you're gonna find
As
out.
you see it, yeah. I mean, you can see his whole
But like
rap sheet. You can
Rozier,
see where shit crosses over too with players that are being brought into this.
yeah,
With,
but to just not
where,
wear a random black sweatshirt or a
right,
random colored sweatshirt,
right.
and like the Rozier thing, I mean, wearing a team that you played for, what is it, Laundry Day? That's the only sweatshirt you
That
had?
seriously,
I'm
seriously,
sorry, but that's just weird to me. I don't know.
it,
Call me
it
crazy.
doesn't line up.
No,
The math don't math.
math, no math. But I can't wait to see who else is out, and
Yeah.
I uh, I honestly also feel that with the power and the money that these owners and leagues have, they'll get a guy like Damon Jones to take the hit, and that's it. You know, Uh,
Maybe that's why they reeled him into it, and
yeah. Why he's
because he's
implemented
in
in
both,
both, yeah.
right?
Like for him to be the only one that's in both, I mean that kind of seems a little suspect. It seems fake, but I mean, you know what? You
We
get a
also don't know.
you get a fall guy, and then it all goes on to
That's what we
Damon
learned
Jones is
from
the new Ippy
Otani.
Matahara.
Yeah, that's what we
That
learned from
that's all it is.
Otani. Take it out of the Otani book.
I mean, what are we gonna? Someone gonna investigate? I mean, yeah, the FBI is investigating, and
Also, you
Adam
have
Silver gonna go down for this? No, no, he's not.
no, you have all this conversation, right? That's transpiring, but how is no one? I mean, you can't really touch the five families, but also, how is nobody really showing those families that are arrested? We are full blown pushing the NBA and all of them through the mud and showing their faces on the front cover of
30,
TMZ and
32 guys
everything.
got arrested. Not a single one of them is the Italian mafia. Not a
Why?
single one.
But it's associated with the family, so
Yeah.
why? Who in the family? Who's got these tables? You or the five families wanted to end this shit, and we're like, we're done with these guys. They're actually losing us money. Can you
I
come in
mean,
and take
that
them?
could be another thing where they ratted
We
on
just
themselves.
We're just going down. There's just so much. There's so many different. We're just gonna wait and see because
Yeah,
this is a fucking mess, and it keeps unfolding every day before our eyes.
it's
And
great. I'm telling you, it's great for us because
I can't wait for the docuseries.
it's great for Bill. Oh God. Oh yeah. Oh, did you watch the Expos one?
Not yet. I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it
It's
today.
good. It's good. It was ownership that killed him, but
Of course,
yeah, of
we all
course.
knew
We knew
that.
that.
It's heartbreaking.
Also,
We lived it.
yeah.
We lived it.
All right, we're running a little long in the tooth. All right, Sarah, great job. Great episode. Conspiracies run rampant. I
Choo
love it.
choo.
I love it. I love it. I love it.
I'm about that life.
All right, that's going to do it here for us at In a Pickle. Thank you so much for listening. Go over to iapradio.com and check out all of our social media accounts. Like, follow, subscribe, and share. Let us know what you think about this whole NBA scandal. You can put it in the comments on anywhere that you listen, Spotify, Apple, iTunes, or any other podcast site, or you can email us at inapickpod247@gmail.com. Of course, you can always DM us in any of our social media accounts. You got an idea for a podcast? I want to join a network of supporting podcasters. Join the Mayday today by going to MaydayMediaNetwork.com. You can always check out Sarah's other podcast, Generation Mixtape, at GMTpod.com. That is Generation Mixtape. Her and Joe do a great job on rating and reviewing albums. And of course, you can always follow her at Daddy-O Sports Cards on the Instagrams, and you can check me out at Staxo on the Instagram as well. Oh man, I love conspiracy season.
We're in it.
Love it.
We are full blown in it.
Warm in this room. Love it. Sarah, we got anything else?
I got nothing.
All right, my tinfoil hat is not coming off for a very long time.
Keep it.
So, for Sarah Ray-Talick, I'm Dave Houghton, and we will see you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
I might put a tinfoil hat on my tinfoil hat.
As you might have to.
I might put a tinfoil suit on.
Ooh.
Tinfoil tie.
Oh, we'll call you the Tin Man.
Oh, the Tin Man.
Oh.
Had a brain.
Exactly.
This has been a Mayday Media production.